Alright, everyone, welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the elimination elimination race of the round of 12. On pole position, we have Carson Hocevar and Christopher Bell on his outside. Then we have Josh Brookshire and Alex Bowman behind them. Jesse Love and Trevor Bain. Green flag in the air here today. Carson Hocevar gets an early lead. Josh Brookshire got past Christopher Bell. The top line is not where you want to be right now. Jenkins is 2 points out of the playoff cut line. Can he get back in? He's got to pass. Chris Buescher by 2 positions to get in, and currently he is 1 position up. Carson Hocevar still leading this race, as he will lead lap 1 here today. Josh Brookshire will look to the inside. Possibly he does not. He stays single file. Can we see anything here? Still early in this race right now. Roger Carruth having another great run. Shane Vegas. Oh, crash in the back. Crash. Big crash in the back. Lots of cars involved. No playoff contenders seem to be involved in that wreck. But, man, does that change some things up here today. Caution is out. And it was Josh Brookshire who had the lead. Let's go back a bit. I think it was Ryan Blaney who was in the initial wreck. So let's see what happened right here. Exactly went so wrong. Alright. Reddick sending it 3 wide. Just didn't work. Ended up collecting a lot of people there. Luckily, it seems like nobody is going to be out of this race from that wreck, but we'll never know. Will anyone come down to pit road? Any of the leaders going to take it? No, they do not. Will any of these drivers who were involved in a wreck, are they going to pit? Reddick, yes. Keselowski stays out. The 65 stays out. The 13 will pit along with the 47. 42. 16. Oh, a lot of people are coming down pit road. A really great race for them. Blaney involved. He's not had the season he wanted. Starting for his first season with 23-11. They missed the playoffs. Everyone's out of the pits right now except for Todd Gilliland and I think Noah Gragson had the worst hit of that, and he's still down on pit road. He's off. All right. Do we see the one to go? Jenkins currently in. Let's check on some of our playoff contenders right now. I'm sorry, I haven't recorded in like a month, so I'm kind of rusty on who's in the playoffs and who's not. Brad Keselowski's in a must-win situation. Currently, as they run, Chris Buescher is out by let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he's out by 4. There's a glitch. I'm just checking the grid right now. Alright, so yeah, our 4 that are under the cut line are Chris Buescher, Rex Jenkins, Trevor Bayne, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Brad Keselowski. And currently, Bayne's having a great run. Reddick was involved in that wreck, from what it seemed. So Reddick's not having a great race. So as it stands, Jenkins is up over Buescher, which puts him in. And I believe Bayne is as well, or at least will be if he can finish both stages in the top 5. SVG is ahead of Jenkins, but he's a few more points back. So unless Jenkins has some cataclysmic failure, I don't think SVG will catch him points-wise. Great race so far. SVG having a great run. He's been in the round of 12. He did not capitalize like he wished at the Roval, but still great day. Josh Berkshire having a stellar season with the new team and new manufacturer of Wolfhound Racing and Nissan. They're looking to get the championship this season, and they're looking like they might be able to do that. Trying to pull up the playoff grid right now. A lot of teams will be expanding next season. One of those would be Wolfhound Racing. They're looking to go to 3 cars. Eric Jones back on pit road. Why are we still under caution here? Are we on the 1 to go yet? Yes, 1 to go. He is out. And they'll be lining up single file. Green flag back in the air. Oh, sorry, no. I was looking at my phone. I heard the engines fire off. But alas, they were just saving the road. Okay, yeah. Currently, Josh Brookshire is to the next round solely off of his points. So right now, as it stands, Jenkins and Trevor Bayne are in. With 3 laps to go in the stage. Josh Brookshire still holding strong. Christopher Bell looking to the inside, trying to get around him, but to no avail. Jenkins running that inside line, trying to get every position he can. He cannot have Denny Hamlin get points, or Chris Buescher, which luckily for him, Chris Buescher is not even in a position to even think about stage points right now. But Denny Hamlin is 3 positions back. The more points for Jenkins, the better. Currently, he is 9th, so he'll be getting 2, which would put him dead even with Chris Buescher in the result of a tie. Two laps to go in the stage. Josh Brookshire starting to pull away a little bit from the 20. Jenkins got some clean air. SVG also looking good. Jenkins does not need him to get stage points, with Shane Van Gisbergen being 8 points back, but luckily for Jenkins, he's right behind the 97. One lap to go in the stage. We do not have stage cautions in ASCU. Top 10 gets stage points, going from first down on back, and first gets a playoff point for the next round. Josh Brookshire looking dominant as ever. How are these races going? Jenkins starting to catch the 97. He has a fast car. He just has to get around these cars. Right now, it will be Josh Brookshire to win stage 1. With a 7/10 of a second lead on the 20, the 77 right on the 20's bumper. Can he get by? Can the 77 get by the 20? Jenkins finished that in 9th. Can he get around the 97? Every position matters for Jenkins right now. He needs to start making moves before the cars behind him catch up. Hamlin actually holding some cars up right now. Buescher not showing up like he has before. Will Jenkins make a move here? Why is he going high? He got a little loose, had to go high into that corner. Will Elliott get to him? Elliott may have had a chance. Jenkins now looking to get past the 44 and the 71. Will he go low with the 97 and the 3? He still stays high. Now he goes low, though. Can he get by the 71? He will clear him in this corner. The 2 is still pulling away from the 77 who got by the 20. Jenkins now still behind the 97. He's faster than the 97. Just can't get by him. And Ty Gibbs now enters the chat for the top 10. As Elliott is the first car in the top 10. But Ty Gibbs here. He's got the speed. Jenkins looking like he had a bad exit as he's not getting on the cars in front. SVG trying to get around Bowman. He does. Now Jenkins going to go get around Bowman. He's looking to his inside a bit. Will he make the move down into the corner? He will not. Jenkins just hasn't had the speed the past couple weeks. Just found himself on the wrong end of the cut line going into this race. Jenkins, though, is pulling away from the 71, the 9, and the 54 now. '77 is reeled into 2. It's going to be a great battle for the lead. With 7 to go in the stage. Jenkins still needs to get these points if he wants a shot at the win, at the championship right now. He's in the playoffs. He might even have as much or more points than Hamlin at this point. He's only gained 1 position off of the stage. He needs to start thinking how he can get more. Will he go low into this corner? He will try. But to no avail, as Bowman shuts the door on him. This gaggle of cars are trying their hardest to get by each other. Oh! 71 shoots the bumper of the 60. But he does not execute it well. '71 was not happy with the 60 car. Hocevar is now caught up to the 2. Can you start making moves? Five to go in the stage. Carson Hocevar currently is in 5th in the point standings. Currently, there are 2 playoff spots in the next round up for grabs, with Buescher and Reddick currently being out. 3 drivers trying to fill them. That is the 44 of Trevor Bayne, the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen, and the 60 of Rex Jenkins. If they all can get stage points, then they could probably beat out Denny Hamlin for a third. As Jenkins finally moves the 48 out of the way to get by. The Hendrick cars don't really have much speed right now. As Denny Hamlin looks to try to get into the top 10 right now. He's caught back up. 48 currently is the last car in the top 10. It'll be Ty Gibbs passing him, which kind of gives up hope on Denny Hamlin getting more points, because Ty Gibbs has been way faster than he has been. Buescher's still struggling, as the cars have been in that wreck have now caught up to him. Reddick's still struggling after getting caught up in that wreck early on in this race. Three laps to go in the stage. Josh Brookshire has led every lap so far in this race. Jenkins now in 7th. Again, he's had great single car speed. It's just getting around these slower cars has slowed him up. Cars are pitting on pit road for fuel and tires and stuff right now. Not be surprised if we see some of the lead lap cars pit. Here comes the 2 in the 77, short pitting the stage. Everyone else stays out. This could be good for Jenkins, getting points he needs. Kind of a dumb strategy though, pitting now to short pit the stage, because there's no caution. Jenkins putting some distance between the lap cars. They've just gone out with damage. It's great news for these cars. Currently the car in the lead right now is the 20 of Christopher Bell. This many new points will help these drivers though get the points they need. I think the 20 will come to pit road this time by. It's down on the apron, he will. Who goes with him? The 44 and the 97. The 3 and the 60 all go. Everyone from behind comes down pit road. As the 2 and the 77 are exiting pit road right now. I don't like the strat here. I would have stayed out for an extra lap. Let's watch Jenkins as he pits. Will he get back out there? He does. He's going. He lost a spot to Gibbs. No, he did not. He gained some spots, though, on the pitch cycle. As the 77 and the 2 get by. Gotta get around for lap 21, though. To end the stage as the 9 gets by the 60. And the 6 as well. Those guys short pit. Where does Jenkins cycle out to? In the grand scheme of things here. This will be the great litmus test. The 44 gets by the 20, as well as the 9. Josh Brookshire will win stage 2. As the 60 cycles out relatively where he started in 8th. The 6 car with a great strategy there, short pitting, went from 19th to 6th. Could the 6 car have pace to win this race? He currently is 6 seconds back. He'd have to get through and hope the leaders battle it out. Maybe a caution. 77 and the 2 are right up to each other. The 77 looks to make the pass down the front straightaway. He will clear them into turns 1 and 2. Oh, turn 1 there. They're still side by side, and the 77 will clear the 2 for the lead with 11 laps to go. Jenkins needs to run down the 97, but he currently is 2 seconds back. A lot of drivers got stuck in the pit cycle. Denny Hamlin currently is now 24th. That is not good. He's way more than 11 positions back from Jenkins. And he didn't get any stage points. So currently as it stands, Denny Hamlin is out of the playoff grid right now. And 97 make the move on the 20 as the 20 gets by the 6. The older tires starting to come into play here. Maybe the 6 only took 2 tires. Jenkins just doesn't need to lose too many positions that he's in. Currently the 44 is in with the great run he's had in 3rd. As he's slowly catching the leaders. Hocevar starting to pull away from the 2. Jenkins making little bits of ground on the 97. He's faster, but not by much. Now the 97 will try to get past the 6. But the 6 is holding him up. That will give time for Jenkins to catch up. Brad Keselowski doing everything he can to hold on to his position. He knows he's slower, but maybe he can hold off Van Gisbergen long enough for Jenkins to catch up. John Hunter Nemechek having another stellar run. Chris Buescher has rallied up to 14th. So has the 45 of Tyler Reddick. But it might be too little too late, as both did not collect any stage points. But both giving it everything they can. The 60 has caught the 97. Can he get around him? 60 has struggled all day trying to get past that 97. He's been faster, he just hasn't been able to figure out how to get around him. Trying to run the higher in the corner so we can get a better exit. Currently Hocevar 1.4 seconds ahead of the two. Been a great race so far. Can the 97 get around the 6? Again, the 6 car's trying to hold up the 97 for the 60 by the looks of it. But again, that's just Brad Keselowski being tough to pass. I wouldn't say he's trying to manipulate the race in his driver's favor. Jenkins will try to look low this time. He does not get it though. Can he get around on the next corner? As they are 3 deep. And they're all nose to nose. Jenkins looks, but doesn't go. He knows time is running out to try to make the pass. Christopher Bell starting to fall back some. Can Jenkins make a move? Brad Keselowski will make a move on the 20. But to no avail. Can Jenkins make a move on the 97? If he could have gotten a little bit lower that time, he may have had him. Three laps to go. Hocevar pulling away. And currently we have a big battle. 4 points here. Can Jenkins get around the 97? Will he look here? Looks like he got into the back of the 97 a bit there. He's looking low this time. Will he clear him? They're side by side. Jenkins trying everything to get the 97 to stay side by side with him. Even tried side drafting. It didn't really work that well. 2 to go. That's 3 to go. Okay, we have 3 laps to go. The 44 has passed the 2 for third. He is now guaranteed to go to the next round of the playoffs. 97 and the 60 are still battling it out right here. Hamlin is out of the playoffs right now. Currently, all three of the drivers on the cut line that are in the top 10 are in the playoffs, if the math is done correctly. The only one that would be questionable is the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen. He's desperately holding on to that position. Jenkins, though, gives him another shot to the bumper. Can Jenkins get around him this time? Will he try? Is he going to try right here in this corner? He does not. He does right there, though. But the same thing happened where he's not far enough up. But he's got the run. Sorry for the problem there. Jenkins into turns 1 and 2. Final lap. Will he clear the 97? He does not. Now he's got the 18 behind him. Jenkins throwing everything he can to get past the 97, but it won't be enough. Carson Hocevar lap, the only car to go a lap down this race of Ryan Blaney. This Carson Hocevar goes through turn 4 for the final time. He is going to win at Indianapolis. Trevor Bayne gets second. Josh Brookshire third. Christopher Bell will get fourth. Chase Elliott will get fifth. Brad Keselowski will get sixth. SVG will get seventh. Jenkins will get eighth. John Hunter Nemechek will get 9th, and to round out the top 10 will be Kyle Busch. Some drivers, it was the route. They rallied a little too late. Nonetheless, still a valiant effort. The question will be, will any driver's effort be enough to put them in the next round? Will SVG, Jenkins, Hamlin, Reddick and Buescher are out, but Hamlin may not be. Stage points matter. Some people were